We're recording and everything is good. Investigation time. Let's do it. Let's just jump right in. It's time for death. Last time Junko died, and now we pretty much are starting exactly with the investigation. So let's go and see what's up. Cause she died in my room. And that's no good. I'm suspect number 1. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room! We won't make any progress without investigating there. So, okay, well, at least I don't have to walk. I mean, eventually, right? So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Yeah, this is gonna be important. This fucking gold flex nonsense. There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. How'd this sheath get scratched up in the first place? Yeah, however long that'll be. Yeah, it's a 3-day limit, like in how did I say Kingdom Hearts? I was thinking about that Tumblr post I reblogged. Like Phoenix, right? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense to have for the sheath to be damaged. Yeah, I know. I caught ya. Don't worry. We're on the same wavelength here. If you're gonna attack someone with a sword, first thing to do is unsheath it. I mean, you made the joke. Of course I got it. I played that game for 36 freaking hours. Every sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullets. Nice. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Was it used in the attack? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I haven't actually looked at the blade itself till now, but I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off the parts. Yeah! It should be all fucking over somebody. No shit. Way less than before. Sayaka tried to clean up my room. Thank you, Sayaka. Yeah, what the hell is up with that? Why'd they attack my fucking floor? Evidence of a struggle. Must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I had heard something. That would not have been possible. Yeah, it looks like a bear attack. Like literally scratches fucking everywhere. Whatever. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Or so something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Well, perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Cool. What do you think? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
By the way,
you know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did that?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Yeah. There's the stand. Stumbleguard. No, not Sakura. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching?
Searching? What does that mean? What's that word?
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
Are you a clean freak? Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. Well, what's interesting?
Hey.
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Hey, Squiggsley. Nice of you to drop by. Unusual? What do you mean?
So...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another. Didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. Burp. You know, now that you mentioned it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Woohoo! Well, there's that. Let's go in there. What other spots? Let's look at my notebook. I guess that's literally the only thing I haven't clicked on. Well, fucking thanks. All my tools are still in here.
Yo.
I can. For murder! Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo. We ain't exactly in the mood. We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet. Far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? Interdasting. I think that's it. Can I go in yet? No. I thought I looked at my keys. It has my name on it, so it's my room key, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I gave it to her. We swapped keys. Yeah, I would have totally opened mine up just for fun and just probably swung them around, because that's what I do. I probably would have tightened my bed frame or something, because all the screws in your house get loose. Even though you don't know it, they all get loose, like drawers and shit. I kind of obsessively make sure all the screws in my drawers and things are tight. So I definitely would have opened mine. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Now let me in. The bathroom. Go. Aw, sick green blood. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. Leh. Upside down leh. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. What is that? Lou. There I saw Leon? No, it's clearly Leon. What are you, stupid? I can't believe Leon did it. What an asshole. 11037. Yeah, right. You stupid idiot. That's all we needed. She wrote Leon. No, I can't think about it. The file. The knife she killed her. How did they get that much fucking blood everywhere from just the one? How does that work? Yeah, absolute, like, complete, like, straight lines. Definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Ooh. Swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen. But there's something glittery. It's from the sword. The sword. That's it. I wonder. Wow, why'd she write stuff? Why'd she write Leon on there? That's really spooky. It must have happened earlier on, yeah. And I mean, if it was broken after she was killed, it wouldn't look like that. It wouldn't be swollen because she'd be dead. During the struggle, yeah. Killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is where her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom. But how would they have cornered her in the bathroom? It's such a... like, it's a hard thing to get open. So she would have had to open it, and then also not... I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that. I feel like that's stupid to worry about. Nothing else in here. It's big fucking blood splatter. Yeah, no. Looks like that's the only... it's hard to... oh, yeah, I forgot I have tab. I can look with tab and see all the items. Okay, it literally is just those two things. Cool. Oh. Ooh. It's turned off at nighttime. Oh. Well, that's not helpful. Yeah, leave the bathroom. Yeah, that's the question, is why it's upside down. Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? Or sorry, looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Yeah, bloody numbers. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. That's fucking stupid. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? The numbers, Makoto, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. Makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them, yeah. She was sitting the way we found her. It means she must have wrote them turning only her hand toward the wall. Okay, so that makes sense. So, yeah. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? Yeah, you'd write it fucking backwards.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. Whatever, that's fucking stupid. Yeah, clearly. So I'm trying to write something. I write it behind me. L E O N. I don't have any idea. The ultimate programmer. Oh, thank God. There's only one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Yeah, of course that's important. Also, it's the wrong side? Why is it on the wrong side? Why is the doorknob on the wrong side?
Correct.
So, the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. It's all wonky. What the heck? Doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? Then apparently, yeah.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night, when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. It's all wonky. You had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
See.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Yeah, well, somebody opened their tools. Like, any one of these is damning. Like, we have the name written in blood. Someone opened their tools. Someone has gold flecks all over them. Like, all three of these things Even one would be enough to convict someone of murder in Phoenix Wright universe. It was me, Austin. It was me all along, Austin. You bought it. Even my immediate family bought it. Already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I love Frankerface and Better Twitch TV because that means I can have my fucking Vince McMahon, it was me, Austin emo. Literally the best. Also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. It was in the trash, right? Or did I take it? Oh no, that was in her room. Right. I am gonna make your life a living hell, Austin. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Who changed it? Why would they do that? My nameplate. That's weird. Why would someone do that? Oh, nice. It's super fun. I'm enjoying the narrative so far. I'm very excited to get into the actual gameplay of it. All right, give me that fucking video. It's time to snoop. Yeah, we snooping. There can be only one. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Really upset after seeing it. I bet it's some bullshit. Need to borrow this DVD. Yeah, I don't like. Are they like pictures where you can just, you can just pick it up and take it off? It's just that stuff. Anything worth? No clues. Can't go in the bathroom. Hey, what's up? Not the killer. The guy who didn't do it. Couldn't have been you. Oh, is that? Are they doing that? Recently? That's fun. I stopped watching Game Grumps after John left, so I don't know anything about what they do now. I know they tried to harass people over like Dream Daddy stuff, and that was pretty embarrassing. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I can't stop thinking about it. Could be the nameplate? Oh, you have not been around that long. Okay. Well, John, Jon, was the guy who originally did Game Grumps with Aaron. And then he went and he moved to New York and started doing his own videos again, because he mostly took a break while he was doing Game Grumps for maybe, I think it was the first 2 years. Yeah, we're just on the first chapter right now. I don't know why the fuck my Twitch chat thing makes everyone have the same color name. Because I can see you don't all have the same color name, but I don't know what the deal is. I'm gonna have to try and fix that, because it's been bothering me. So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. Moody Bruce. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Me. Then it should have been me that died. Yeah, it might. That's entirely possible. Except that someone was fucking banging on her room, so no one can be sure. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then Wrong, frankly. Completely false. Where are the people? Oh yeah, I can just look, can I? Map. Oh yeah, I should probably actually talk to what's his face. Even though I don't want to. Yeah, 2 gets me. Okay. Alright, idiot. That is very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Just let me say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Yeah, I was gonna say, I need to check out the trash room anyway. But it's all locked up, right? Yeah, Ace Attorney, it kind of takes forever. Yeah, there's no... Let's try and open it. What kind of switch? Wonder what it does. Better not push it. No way to get past. It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No entry beyond this point. Or sorry, that's the other guy's voice. Oh, thanks for the follow. Keenumbonium? Keenumbonum? Keenumbonum. Ikambokam. No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Yeah, I was gonna say, I really liked, I've just played the first Ace Attorney recently, and it is slow. I really enjoy it, but this is definitely moving, and I'm excited to see the difference between the two trial systems.
No, you can't go any further.
Oh, is this who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Oh, this is stupid. It'd be faster to just ask.
You can't go any further.
Shut up. Cleaning duty. Speed! Yeah, let's get out of here. A reminder that if you have the better Twitch TV and or Franker Face extensions, there are emotes you can use on this channel. For example, spin, which is, you know, it's fine spin. It's really fun. It's hard not to spin all the time. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school will be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually. Unless they're discovered. Blah, blah, blah.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen,
Anyway, more important than that.
bastard.
Hey, fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar, I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
What a dork. But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D.
Oh, I hate this man. I want him dead.
Oh, and PVC figures.
Yeah, he's got the jar. You know this motherfucker has the jar somewhere. Let me just try and see if I can update. Nope, it'll take its fucking sweet time. Thank you, OBS. If you're so worried about Hifumi, you know the jar. If you don't know the jar, I'm not going to explain it to you, because that is bad. And it is bad for a person to know about. Then don't worry about it. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it. No, not like the Kira jars.
What?
If you're just as innocent as you claim, then where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's put. Anyway, on another topic. Hifumi, since you were on cleaning...
Oh, no, that's me. Damn it. I'm stupid. I thought he was still talking.
Just want to do his stupid voice. What, now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet.
Oh yeah, this is when triggering the flag was the language for that. Now it's like, I don't know what it is now. What do they call it now? I was gonna say triggering a flag is very much a old forum way to talk about that.
Haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Ooh, got it.
Oh, okay.
So easy. Cool. I don't know. Maybe triggered a flag. It's not. Yeah, Telltale style.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Getting busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way.
Whatever, please, just hurry up.
Okay.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you've left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. What the fuck is this? Eggshells? Clearly it's broken glass, but it looks like eggshells. Glass ball.
Is this
Yeah, is that?
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7...
Oh, fuck off.
It's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and we'll show you a glimpse of your future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be at the gym. I'd better find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball. Yeah, I wonder who specifically it could belong to. No weird, like... Yeah, that's who it was. It was Dr. Eggman. Oh, good, the follower thing fixed itself. Took your sweet time, OBS. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. Like a shirt?
A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love.
Fuck off. Anyway, this is, it looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now!
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here.
Is it a
Perhaps
fairy?
it was the work of a fairy.
Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Nah, the fairy.
No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that, there could be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely was not in. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible?
Quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. Does that all mean? Mr. Nagy, will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Green button turns it on, yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems anyway. Anything else? Oh, what? With a 29.5-foot pole. Ra-da-da-da. Mr. Grinch. Isn't that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Oh, whatever it's for. It doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Yay!
Nay, Mr. Nagy, you seem a little down.
Oh, really?
If you need a little help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of smart stuff that might help cheer you up.
Yeah. I like how he's the fan fiction, or not. Yeah, he's the #1 fan fiction creator. Which, you know, makes me chuckle. Because clearly that's not, like, I don't know about the Japanese translation, but I imagine that's not what they say. Alright, time to check out the kitchen, where the knife came from. What's up, Hina? Hi, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being out in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. You were hanging out in the dining hall? Knife! It's big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or no, it wasn't. We came in here and looked at them. I already looked at these fruits. Anything else in here? No. No. Already looked at all this garbage. This fucking nonsense. Shit. Hey, so did you notice one of the kitchen knives is missing in the dining
Yeah,
hall?
totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that? Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen. Ah, thank you, Kennedin. I have to like squint because the screen is really small over there on my other monitor where I look at the chat and the stream. I do the stream. And all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come into the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Thank you, Hina. I also don't... Owie? Owie? Way harder to figure out how to say than Hina. So I'm sticking with Hina, since that's what she wants to be called anyway. Did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. But you're gonna be my alibi, dude. Give me a freaking break here. Fat lot of good that does me. Can't get in the bathroom. I'm to look for other people. Let's go talk to what's his face, dude, bro. Let's look at the map and make sure. Oh, she's in there. Gotta go watch the DVD. Gambler lady's in there. And then he's at the stairs. And then the other two are keeping watch. So I've got plenty of places to go. Hey, weirdo. To kill someone just to save your own life. And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is what Mahakuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it.
This is very
After all,
suspicious.
where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Oh, look at that away. Give me that coin. There's a coin up there. Oh, no coin. And this is just the fucking windows, right? They're not gonna give me a coin for that. It's not some kind of clue. Get me out of here. Leave the area. So I'll talk to you first, and then I'll watch the moopies.
Listen to me.
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget about everything I just said. Forget Beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Ha 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 ha. I know. Flatness disease claims over 10,000 lives each year. For just the price of a cup of coffee, you can give people back their dimensions. Won't you help? Please. Please help. I'm begging you. Hey, Freako. Hey, like, okay, I know Hifumi is bad, but 21-year-old high school student is worse. I hate this guy. He's absolutely vile. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? Oh, no, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough, man. Gotta break free. That's not the point right now. I experienced linear time backwards. Oh no. Hero, snap out of it. Huh? What? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball! It's all smashed! What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. Thanks, I'll believe you. I'll just believe you, Doc. I always do about everything. So, how did it break? Was it actually made out of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? Said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball has controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? Means anyone could have found it and taken it. Yeah, this guy has major, like, you're so mature for your age energy. Wow, this is a high school party? I never would have known. You guys are so cool. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. A million? It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you power to control the world. That's too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. I can't either. Hey, what about numbers? Numbers! Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping to ask you something.
Oh, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry. I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know, or maybe she can know more than she's letting on. Nah, couldn't be. Agreed. And then Junko's just fucking dead. She got Gate of Babylon. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I know all about her. Thank you, Discourse. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then. You have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
Oh, so annoying. Must you fumble around, fishing blindly for clues? I guess it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. Scene of the crime, naturally. But I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? Oh, Junko. Sorry. I thought you were like trying to joke about like, oh, every character dies. Just to throw me off. But yeah, Junko's fucking dead. It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem. Which is?
as for me,
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... Okay, Miss Adapt and Survive. How about you go adapt to the trash room? How about you adapt to the incinerator? Where you belong. Alright, let's watch that tape. This music is grooving, by the way. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's snoop. She's dead, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, all of her fucking companions hate her. Sayaka's hanging out. She's having a good time, positively glowing there in front of the crowd. Blah, 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 blah. Except she's dead. Also, yeah, whatever. And then...
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What? What's happening? They're all just dead?
This ultra
With their
successful
titties
team
hanging out?
totally fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
Well, fuck them.
Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
Yeah, they all get
Here's
addicted to
the
drugs and then die.
question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Caused by infighting due to a dwindling fan base? You saw that special too? I thought I thought you think I look fabulous? What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say that he was even able to get them canceled? That really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. Which is clearly bullshit. Yeah, he can even get pop groups canceled. How horrifying.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited
You just like, you found all the evidence. Fuck it.
class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
Monokuma has his little black book. Little Saint Monokuma Island. That's what we need. We need the map, but it's all 500 and whatever things. It's full magenta, pink, purple, and it's Monokuma going, yeah!
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Little Saint Monokuma Island.
See you soon.
Yeah, time for the trial room. Let's go. Yeah. I didn't get to check out the laundry room. They were acting like I might go to the laundry room to find something out, but no.
Yo!
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
Yeah, I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? I wonder who it could have been. Yeah, point out the, yeah. It's like, oh, well, that's not the right time zone at all. Ooh, good back pop. Is it really one of us? Well, who else could it be?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided.
It's Leon, right? I mean, she wrote Leon.
I'll meet you all
Literally
down
as soon as I
there.
entered the room and clicked on that, I'm like, oh, I can't believe this shit. He thinks it's numbers. So unless some bullshit goes down,
Got it!
relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you've obviously been leaning that way. Japanese riddles. You don't understand. Let's get started. Yeah, maybe that makes more sense in Japanese with the... Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just as obvious. And she wrote it in English. There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
Impossible.
Damn. We really gotta go through... yeah, exactly. I actually had that exact... Yeah, did you turn the paper over, idiot? Anyway. Damn, we really gotta go through this with class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's your time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. God damn it.
Why?
So whoever stuck us in here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
What the heck?
Psychopaths. I can't help but wonder whoever killed Sayaka... Wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Yes. Toko, what's your deal? Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her, very impressive. Fucking whiner.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out.
Now the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call.
She's just being a dick, yeah. I mean, she knows, and she knows I didn't do it, so why wouldn't she talk to me? Fuck it. Not important. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready, mongrel? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Hey, Chihiro.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything.
Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? I guess I have no choice to get on this elevator. Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? Are you gonna cry? Piss your pants, maybe? Shit and fart? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. Yeah, fuck you. Need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is, because I don't know yet. She's funny. I feel like she talks to herself in Noir Detective, like, and she's he strode into my room or whatever, like that. And so Makoto came up behind me, interrupting my investigation. What could the little runt want from me now? I guess I'd just have to see. And then she actually starts talking to me. Wonder if this is how death row inmate feels when the time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lured us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it just feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats. Yeah, I'm sure he totally knows what a courtroom looks like. The courtroom understander has logged on. The seats were arranged in a giant circle, set up so everyone could see everyone else. Which also made it be easier for anyone to transfer their tension and unease to anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. So the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. I like how she said, like, why the fuck are you talking like a VN protagonist? Like, do you just wax poetic all the time? Deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial! Yeah, I'm gonna say, very dogfight-esque. Yeah, let's fucking save, I guess. Might as well. Set skills. Bullet time battle. Okay, well, thanks, Sayaka. I'll make sure to use your melodious voice superpower. How do I get out? Go back. Escape. Okay, there we go. So let's review our truth bullets. It's all her stuff. So they fought. It wasn't a surprise. The sword has all them gold flecks all over somebody's fucking body. We switched the rooms. Toolkits. Every guy has their toolkit closed. I know, I just want to make sure that I'm not forgetting any. Oh, it already matters. Well, that's good. Fuck that then. Unlike Phoenix Wright, where at the end I have like 6 pages of bullshit. So I'm like, what the fuck is this doing here? The wet floor. I'm never gonna need the wet floor again. In Phoenix, I had to do that. I had to make sure. Yeah, this gun definitely shoots lies. It definitely just doesn't shoot you in the face.
Your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone hides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer
Not
really is one of us,
graduate.
right?
Of course.
Okay,
Ugh.
everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their
This is
hand?
great.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Dangan means book, because I've heard people talk about it, so I was pretty sure it had something to do with the title, but I forgot exactly how.
What's going on with those pictures?
I mean, that's the dead people,
I
right?
feel awful if they got
Yeah.
left out just because they
Don't want to leave them
died.
out.
Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates.
Yeah, don't even start with me.
But what about that other empty seat?
That's for him. That's so
There
he
were
can
only
see.
15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Friends.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble.
I think that's stupid.
Ready to get started.
I think it's stupid
First
that you
up is the
said
case
that.
Summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the real killer is. Anything I found and everything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Leon did it. We don't know that yet, but your first filibuster is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Yeah, it really is numbers. It's all a misnomer. Forget that we found his shirt. You know. There's no way to tell. He looks so innocent, I know, right? He's so likable. I like how this shit is dithering to hell. Like, just horrible, like, screen tearing lines on everyone. Yeah, it's clearly Hina. I bet she did it. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions. You'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found will... Truth cylinder. Okay, then shoot at it. Shoot the button. Run out of time, you will automatically fail, so don't fuck up. View the controls. Cool. So just blam blam. Evidence of a struggle. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
That's true.
That part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She
Wrong.
didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay, so it has to be wrong. Break.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Thanks, Shiro.
Struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
What? These people are stupid. Just
So
machine
this
gun
means
everything.
Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the middle
Blam,
of
blam,
the
blam, blam.
Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Rambo that shit.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, she sounds more like Frieza, like third form Frieza.
This is starting to sound
Next.
like a real trial.
Well,
What? We know what it was, that big fucking kitchen knife. Yeah.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yeah.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
Wrong. Incorrect.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Yeah, I don't know why in these games they're like, yeah, everyone, you have to point out all this obvious shit.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Yeah, real close.
Okay, so the murder weapon
Get
is
in
a
there.
kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at
I
it,
don't
something
think
new
that's
will reveal itself.
true. Cause there's too many cooks. Too many cooks. Yeah, she's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Well, sure, just tell me. Fucking tell me. Concentrate. When you're concentrating, time will slow down. It'll steady your aim. That's stupid. Taste closed. Focus gauge. Okay. Let your brain fucking figure it out. This is stupid. Alright, guys.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in the...
Wrong. Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
I have to be very loud to make sure that you can't hear what the fuck anyone is saying. Why are the voices so mixed so low? Someone made this game wrong. Yeah, one of the knives was gone. She was just fucking sitting in there. And I have to point this out. She wasn't gonna do it for me.
The knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared
Thank
while Hina
you.
was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
This fucking seizure thing is freaking me out.
Then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and learning
What?
to protect each other?
That's stupid.
Idiot swimmer girl?
Yeah, what the hell?
And more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Yeah. Morgana has a point.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Yeah, that's of course.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Wah 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 wah. Horny
There's
jail.
no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Well, then we'd turn on each other.
Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Thank you, Monokuma. Somehow the only reasonable person in the room.
Say that out loud.
Oops,
Anyway,
did I do
didn't go to the
that?
dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Yeah, what if they put their hands together on it and then no, he probably wouldn't go for that.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
God, I can't. Fucking Morgana.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking third form Frieza over
couldn't
there.
Either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Morgana from Persona 5.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
She's also the little dragon girl in Three Houses.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Unwholesome.
I'm a girl.
You are?
Cringe.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Oh yeah, the voice actor.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually,
Sorry, I thought I
there
made
is
that
one
clear.
other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Oh, it was Junko! Or Sayaka, I
She's the one
guess.
who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
I thought Junko was secretly plotting for the murder. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
It's okay, we all get confused
That's the only
sometimes.
possibility.
Nah, she sounds more like Solid Snake.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Just a girl doing a Solid Snake
She
voice.
came into the dining hall. She didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The
person who took the knife was the victim herself.
No, I love her. It's awesome. I love everything
I'm sure
about
she
her.
just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Yeah.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, she loves it. She loves it so
No,
much.
You're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
The wrong direction. The wrong direction, I tell you. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer.
She's gotta die. This girl has gotta die at some point so that I have, as the MC, have to take over and do it.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm not quite. I know who. I'm just still a little bit fuzzy on why.
something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Do I? Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, I fucking would. Yeah, she's the real main character. Hangman's Gambit. Point is to reveal an important phrase. You'll have to deduce the letters. Fuck you. What? What? What the fuck is this? Do your influence gauge? This is stupid. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. Just figure out what that something is. This looks terrible. This sound, oh god. Hair? Fucking hair.
Now I understand. That's right.
This looks like it could.
Hair on the floor.
It will become a nightmare in the future.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
But
no. If that were the case,
yeah, I would have had to hide the body.
Itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true. Very
yes,
true.
I have possibly maybe heard that some of the mini games go nuts, like Crazy Go Nuts University, but we're not worried about that right now. We have to shoot the letters out of the air.
Why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
She's just the ultimate detective. She's the ultimate PI.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait.
Yeah, because they've got really fucking distinctive hair.
It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
This sounds insane. Stop talking to me. I don't want to hear about this. This sounds stupid.
Are you sure we
You're
can
getting me
decide something so
excited.
important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah, they fucked up the door. Give me the... where is it? Yeah. Well... oh, this is the evidence they couldn't get in.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what Taiko no Taisujin is.
Huh? The doorknob? What?
The doorknob for my bathroom.
Oh shit, he was still talking.
It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Clearly, we need to get rid of him. It's the only option. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act, but I almost didn't notice it at first. But is that the key point here? Bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Fine, just tell me. Number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's only one liar contradiction. I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Yeah. Lower your trust and everyone will think you're a stupid idiot. And then you fail. You have to rely on facts and logic to just epically own the libs.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
The bathroom, yeah.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had
No,
locked
dang it. Just shoot.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
I did it though. I shot it.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it.
Did I
You already
miss?
know the answer.
Try again. It's not. God damn it. I hit it. It was just bad.
The incident took place in Makoto's
Yeah.
room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then
Locked.
fled into the bathroom.
Locked.
Then the killer ran after her.
I don't know.
And they got into the bathroom.
Shift doesn't do
At
it.
that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Bring.
No, that's wrong.
I'll look it up. Oh, actually, I just pressed escape to look at the
reason my
rules. I should have
bathroom
just done
didn't
that.
open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Yes, I also forgot about that. It's a lot of things to think about.
Quite right.
Also, okay. So focus gauge is a meter, right? A meter that can be wasted. My brain, I'm bad. I'm bad at using active skills in literally everything.
Monokuma over there can
So
testify to that.
I'm like, what if I need it later?
Yep, true.
I have Final Fantasy elixir disease.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
Yeah, it sucks.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
It's because Sayaka changed the
killer could
faceplates to
easily make
trick
that
people.
mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
I got it!
Got
Killer
it.
must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's
Yeah, it said that, but that doesn't matter. My brain worms don't care about that. The giant tapeworm that I have in my brain instead of my brain says no.
He's
Wrong.
absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room,
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
No shit. Thanks, Captain
then who did
Obvious.
do it?
Your mom.
Sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Fuck this
What
guy.
happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
That's stupid.
Rules? You really think that's a good idea?
You're stupid.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something.
Does no one have
Oh, God
any
damn
other
it.
thoughts or questions?
This motherfucker was still
It
talking.
does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
You sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get
Yes.
into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
But it's not Sayaka's
I
room.
think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe
How
someone
could she
picked
drop
the
her?
lock?
Whatever.
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine.
Unpickable. Yeah, okay.
The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Yeah, I don't know how they got in.
Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Yeah, they're just unpickable, I guess.
Why exactly can't that be it?
Because we talked about it. Because she said no. I don't understand. Switching rooms? I guess it's switching rooms.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared,
Yeah.
remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yeah, they could have just said if you pick the lock, it doesn't matter and you die anyway. But no, I guess they're unpickable, which leaves some certain amount of doubt. At least in my mind. In the game's mind, they clearly don't care. But I'm like, well, how do you know it's unpickable? What does that even mean? Yeah, I won't do it.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Yeah, the notepad. That's what I thought. This always comes up. You gotta
I
scratch
found
the
a during my
notepad.
search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Yeah. She learned that from being a
Saw that, I was
phantom
like,
thief.
Holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful.
The music is so fucking loud.
Oh, and
I
as
tried
you
to
also
turn down the
mentioned,
music before, but
I
it's
found
like,
a
no.
notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Dun dun.
Only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
I didn't, but...
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Well, but I also could have written it. And we don't have a lot of handwriting of hers to compare it to. So I could have been like, oh yeah, come get Sayaka.
But why? Why would would she?
But we're
note
not
was
we're not
likely
worrying
her
about
way of
that.
Getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh?
Why?
What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Is it
Very well
bullshit?
then. Pay attention.
It sounds like it's gonna be some bullshit. Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Yep. What? That isn't... Yeah, what? Excuse me? It specifically says my room. Yeah, the nameplates were changed, so they would have thought it was her room.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yeah, I want to...
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Thank you. It's the same conclusion. Do it for me. I'm doing my best.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is the room
Wait, so
Sayaka was
Leon
staying
killed her
in
in self-defense,
was
I guess?
actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Yeah, but we have no way to
Okay,
prove that, but
then
sure.
Who did it?
It would have been Sayaka.
I got it! Me and
Oh, nice, you get a little
Sayaka
health
were the only
back.
ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Free my mans.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Talk about come see my room. Check the nameplates. Make sure
She
you don't get.
specifically tells the reader
Yeah.
to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do
For
that?
kill.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Well, yeah.
We still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought
Do you
with
want to
her killer
RP?
during the room,
Please,
yes?
please come in. Do you want to RP?
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
I think you want to RP. I slowly enter. I push my lizard into your chest.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me.
Right.
There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I like how he's got the Gears of War logo on his on his shirt. Like, it's not a gear, but it looks exactly the same.
Shoot.
What? Oh, right, it was her gold fleck on her wrist. It's like it was the thing. Look at it. Yeah, see?
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
See, that one was actually my fault.
Right
Yeah,
there
I'm just
where
gonna
her
do
wrist
it.
is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist.
Which is why he had to
because-
burn the shirt.
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
A bit more to learn. Okay, what else? What else do you want? Yes. Multiple truth bullets. Okay, here we go. Only one can refute the proper statement. In other words, you'll have to combine the right truth. Yeah, okay. This is what I was waiting for. Okay. Just change it to mean, sure. Why can't I just scroll?
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
The person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
I'm glad they gave me a little hint, but I was pretty sure that's what we were talking about.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something
I can't
sharp.
see. I don't see what they're talking about.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you are going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Well, that's
So
whatever.
you're saying the sword was
They love to
initially
make
used to
absolute
defend
statements.
against an attack from the knife.
It's more possible that that happened, yes.
Means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
No, it does. That's also doesn't make any sense.
You not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her
Yes,
body that
thank
makes this
you. Sword or body that shows never use the sword. Is there hands, her palms?
I got it! You're talking about her palms. The palms of her
Oh
hands
god
were
damn it! I
perfectly
accidentally
clean.
clicked.
So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is, in fact,
Oh, god
if
damn
you
it! I did it
look,
again. I'm
you'll
just
notice that
thinking.
a lot of the gold has already come off the handle.
Yeah, I like how we don't really have these things with us, and you just have to take my word for basically everything. Yeah, they just yell at each other. Like, theoretically, in a situation that made more sense, we'd all get the evidence and bring it in here, and we'd establish these things. But no, it's just like, oh yeah, there's gold flakes, and that's how you know anyone who touches it. Yeah, believe me.
It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
Yeah, somehow they all take turns. They're not just yelling at each other.
There's really no
They're
way she
accepting
could've picked it
evidence and
up
not just going,
and
"Yeah,
come away
fuck you," like
completely
kids
clean.
do.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Yes.
No, that's not it at all.
Because the water gets turned off.
I got it!
She's afraid of water.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Because why would you ever have to piss at
I
nighttime?
didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here.
Ew! Wash your ass!
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not
That's
sure
true.
whether
I
to
have
take
plenty
that
of
as an
health.
insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Yeah. Let's try one. Let's... no, let's wait for a dumber one. Let's get a really stupid one. I wish I'd have done it for She's Afraid of Water.
Kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Oh, it just docks you? Aww, that's sad.
No, far from it.
Well, at least that's good to
Almost
know.
She'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
It's not like in... I guess in Phoenix Wright, they have, like, each trial has a... Wait, why the fuck would you do that to me? Get back over there and don't speak to me again. And at least they're unique.
She took the
And
knife
generally
from the
funny.
kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yup.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Yeah, because she doesn't give a shit about you, dude.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
This gives me more respect for her retroactively.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Yeah, because she was grooming me. I'm a victim too.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Damn.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got
Yeah,
broken,
exactly.
and she was
Me
forced to drop the
too.
knife.
Just because I'm a guy doesn't make it any less
The
serious.
tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come
Yeah,
on,
I feel like
hurry
this
up
is
and
fucked
decide
up.
Who did it? Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
This is kind of unfair to Leon. It's not his fault.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really over? Obviously. But what can I do? There's nothing left. There's not like it's not like she wrote the name of the killer. Yeah, I know. He's like, oh yeah, totally run out of time. There's nothing to,
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Sure there are.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
That's a joke that comes up often in stuff like this, where they just like, oh wait, you mean a different, I heard you say a different word. And that just doesn't happen in American media. Like, we just don't make that.
1037.
Look, you can
Written in her
see.
own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that,
You can see the
I need to
cross.
ask, can we really
Whatever.
be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah, it's her
I got
finger.
it. Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
I wonder.
1037?
Hello. I can see that.
You're a computer nerd or whatever,
The
right?
numbers,
You know
Mason.
all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a
Yes, I'm a programmer, but
that's...
that's
any kind of meaning in these numbers.
it's like you're an English major. You know words. I don't.
Of course.
Vine
It's
English.
because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
Noel, Noel,
look at the numbers.
Noel, Noel.
Don't these first two 1-1 look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Rip.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was
God is
1-1.
the King of Israel.
You could also read it as an N.
N. No, wait. Chihiro, no.
Whoa.
They're
You might
spelling it
finally
out in the
just said something worth a
replies.
shit.
Stop.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Wait, do we all have an image of this?
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Noel, Noel. They look it up and star a star. Hiding in the east beyond them far.
Wait, did I get... Oh, he was like the last person. Dun dun.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Like, do they all have pig? I'm very unclear how the evidence is working here. Because as far as I know, they're just all taking my word for it. Like, yo, oh, sure, I have some evidence. Yeah, I have evidence to contradict that. Yeah, he's like, me? Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I thought. Now that she's talking, rotate the image. Oh, I'll just turn my tablet over. But it's very confusing.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What? What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Yeah, they're totally straight lines. This question is not... Oh, great.
She wrote that message on the
That's
wall
fine.
behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
That's
Try
the
it
kind
for
of like
yourself if you want.
pedantic
Write something
bullshit
similar to her, and the letters will be inverted.
that, you know, isn't necessarily important, but is slightly bothersome.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Yeah, no one else is contributing. I'm the only person who's fucking helping.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah, exactly. The fucking... Yeah. Not the shattered crystal ball. That's not important.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer
I'm sure that was
stabbed Sayaka, they must
localized.
have gotten some of her blood on them.
They just changed the image.
And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood.
That actually totally makes way more sense in Japanese, because it could just be another letter or name or anything. Oh yeah, that's true, because she does, if obviously, you know, you would assume she writes with her right hand, so it'd be hard to make those motions with your left hand. But writing a kanji upside down or a katakana upside down, I can imagine would result in something entirely different. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's hard. That's actually, I'm saying that because I'm American and I don't write in that. But I'm like, what the fuck is... Yeah.
Isn't that right?
It's not,
Leon?
it's certainly not harder then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 perfectly straight lines.
Enough to conclude that Leon is guilty.
Yeah.
Look at his fucking shirt.
Leon's not the only one wearing a white buttoner.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to
Anyway,
understand?
I'm almost certain that they changed it for localization. Like they just changed the image. They did that for you know, stuff in Phoenix Wright too. It's not unusual.
Yeah.
At least in games. In animation, they don't really do that. There's something about it we need to pay attention to. How it was disposed of, I guess.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
That was mostly a guess.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
You know about the
You need a
switch.
key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Wait a minute. No, that's wrong. He would pitch it. He'd have to pitch it. And he'd have to pitch the crystal ball. Yeah. Because he's a baseball.
Trash room.
That's a baseball.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
Dun. That's wrong.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose
How
of
to
the
get,
evidence
how to get.
without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
It was to throw it.
I got it!
Like a baseball.
Simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in
Oh,
the
their
gate.
last name. Huh. Yeah, that does make sense.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a
Yeah, I guess that would be less obvious to a Japanese audience. No, I mean, not that much less obvious, because you see his name all the fucking time. But for them, who are talking to each other. Someone turn the incinerator on. What a bunch of bullshit. Yes, Tonbuga.
The key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without
Platinum
us knowing
finger.
was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
Doesn't Platinum Finger only ever come up like one time?
All they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
piece of shirt that
I
escaped
wouldn't
the
mind if he
fire.
got his, but
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far. And
is this
hit something that
Omochao, by the
small.
way? Chihiro sounds way too close to Omochao.
Could someone really do that?
I don't think it is actually, but like
That's right.
the
There's no
weird
way. It'd be
cadence is getting to me.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Mr. Baseball.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
You have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Press the B button.
A target 30 feet away
Exactly.
would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Baseball.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn Shipper Braves have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
Yeah, I reached out to the truth.
Now here's what happened.
I reach out, I hold out, reach out to the truth. The lies between us all. Even though I figured it out, why don't you do it, little baby? Closing argument. Complete summary of the case. Reproduce the flow of events in the comic book. Okay, truth panels. Click the... You'll get a hint. Well, good luck. Have fun. Climax. All right. So, wait. Okay, so she comes in. He goes, what? She tries to... Wait a minute. This happens? Oh, God. Oh, and it's going right... Okay. No. This... Is this her picking it up or her dropping it? And then he grabbed... Or, no, wait. I'm confused. Oh, you can come back to this? Wait, this is the dropping. And then... Okay, so there are just random... I thought everything had to be on the right. Okay, so... That happened. Tries to hit her. She drops the knife. Just tries to go in the bathroom. She writes her name. Oof. Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah, and there. And there. Oh, there's two. Okay, I see what's happening now. Like, wait a minute. I don't understand. He's outside. And then... God damn it. Da-da-da. Wait a fucking sec. What? Get these back. Okay, so he's outside. He comes in. Hey, what's up? Oh, try to stab. What the fuck? Oh, there's a thing. She tries to stab me again. I block it. Or no, this is the knife fall. Wait. I'm fucking confused again. Whatever, I'll put these where I know they go. So pick up this. shirt's still burning. Oh, and this is bullshit. This means nothing. Okay, good. I was like, this seems like it doesn't fit at all. This seems like horse shit.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
I think I'd better let the music drown me out.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
I'm really good.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh, god damn it. Can I put them in the same? Am I missing one somewhere? I don't think I am. Yeah, an attack from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist and she dropped the knife. And then she runs to the bathroom. He can't get it open. Oh, he tries to pick the lock. Okay, so put that in, I guess. What? See, now I'm actually confused. Because I feel like that should work, right? So I've got 10 pieces of evidence. Or let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's one that doesn't fit. It's this. This is nothing. This is... Where could this possibly go? Are there like multi... Because it looked like in the frame that there was another place to... I guess let's try it.
Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay, whatever. I guess it's fine. Yeah, that's what I was trying to show. Whatever. Unclear.
Ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
I guess so. But I wanted to make it clear that
stuck easily, and there was a trick to open
that's a weird panel to include. They should have let me do that one.
But of course, the killer had no way of knowing.
That's stupid.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
It's really impressive that he was able to throw it 30 feet and like get it through. Getting through the bars, I feel like, is the hardest part
Left in the laundry room.
because of the angle and all.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Ooh. Got him.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Got him. Well, we got there eventually.
They left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Space battles. Oh, that's cool.
Right, Leon.
Leon.
It would
Leon.
appear that hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
Star Wolf.
You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do.
Of course.
I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I mean, all this stuff was also evidence that you did it. I have the evidence. Bah, bullet time battle, sure. The opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. Look at him, he's got all that health. I guess because he's cooler than me. Engaged them with a head-to-head battle. Bullet time. BT. Yeah, okay, we'll get it. Abbreviations. Destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Fuck me. Okay. Right mouse button and then click when it comes in. Okay. This is insanity. I don't know why this makes... Keep missing, yeah. Yeah, I get it. Deal enough damage, their weak spot will appear. When you just shoot it. Fast as you can, you'll come out victorious. Okay. This looks like complete
When the
nonsense.
killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad this is coming up. I mean, it said it in the tutorial, but yeah, the toolkit. They had their own tools.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid.
Stupid. Muda. God.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
This is weird.
talking.
Oh, it's gotta be.
Shut up.
I see how this works now. I thought I just was supposed to click the right mouse button.
Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof?
You just keep doing it.
Not a chance. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
You lie. Stop talking. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Duh! I could see his pixels. He got real close. Yeah, I thought I just clicked the right mouse button and then, like, at any given time. But I see what's happening now.
Killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
So he ran all the way to his room?
Whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
That wasn't in my timeline.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Wait, can they just leave and
if you say
go
you
get
used it for
stuff?
something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Ah, his face! What's wrong with your face?
You have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Yeah, I mean, could have been better, but we did all right. 77, hell yeah.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you.
The lever.
Your selection.
Just a ka-chunk.
Just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor.
Okay, so you have to vote. Interesting. I mean,
Okay.
it makes
then
sense,
let's
but
get
still.
excited.
I'm glad they addressed
Who will
something.
be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? Yeah. Dun dun. That's kind of fucked up though, since it was in self-defense. But I mean, he did keep going after her and not be like, hey, this bitch tried to kill me.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, it was kill or be killed, so that's why I killed her first.
You were any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There was complete chance that I wound up like this. I was just unlucky. That's all. Gah.
Hey, come on.
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Yeah. She had to kill someone or else she wouldn't be famous anymore. That's fucking stupid. Yeah. I can't financially afford to be stuck in here. Although, to be fair, J-pop group, like girl band, she was probably groomed, so, you know. Yeah, that was real smart of her. Like, really, she could have killed me. But then I guess she couldn't have framed me. And clearly I'm the logic master, so I would have been like, well, actually... Seen something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's... My family's dead. They bombed my house, dude. Back the fuck off. Her friends that meant so her friends.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Yeah, no shit. She was lying to me. What a bitch. I guess I'll never know. There's nothing that I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Because she's fucking dead. Just because of those relationships. What a freak.
I understand, I really do. Yep, you're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This was all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Yeah, she knew everyone was gonna die, but she was like, yeah, fuck this kid in particular. Like, she didn't have to. And you'd think that she would. Like, you'd think that she'd just be like, nah, fuck everyone. Everyone should die. Because she was ready for that to happen. But she wanted revenge. Even though getting revenge meant less murder, which she was clearly more okay with. But...
That's enough.
Yeah, don't fucking kill yourself, idiot. Yeah, thank you.
Calm down.
Strong enough to leave a bruise. Thank you, Kirigiri. Kyoko Kirigiri. The actual main character here. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kutawa will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
He'd seem sus, though. Like, because he was like, oh, yeah, it was just unlucky. As if there was somehow, like, a reason. Like, I don't know.
Execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
That's it?
Yeah, see? Thank you.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you would have had to go back to your own room. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could have, like, alerted someone.
Do you understand?
But you chose not to. Not because you had an unclouded attempt to commit murder. You realized your chance, and you didn't feel bad about killing the rest of us about it. Fuck it. I'm over it. My precious... Yeah, whatever. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. This is a bullshit situation. The one to blame is him. Obviously. What? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
Please, don't do this.
Hey.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Yeah, exactly.
I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kutawa, the ultimate baseball star.
Is it bludgeoning? You're gonna just beat him to death?
Everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No.
Is it based? It's just a bunch of baseball shooting thingies. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Yeah, it's just gonna be a bunch of pitching machines. Meow. So wait, are we seeing this? Like, obviously you and I, the viewer, are seeing this. Okay, they're gonna show like cameras or something, right? Yeah, big surprise, it's pitching machines. I like how he would have had to have this. Oh, we're just here. Never mind.
The 1,000 blow.
This is hilarious. Why is it spinning? That's actually less. Whatever. Yeah, just pulverized. Come on, bloody pulp, bloody pulp, bloody pulp. Don't even, just unrecognizable. Oh. Well, there's still a body there, which is less carnage than I wanted. I wanted like The Thing levels of just goo. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it? Fucking awesome? Hell yeah, grape juice, exactly. Just fucking turn them into mush.
Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Fuck it, he was a murderer. Like, he murdered her with intent. Like, I get that it was unlucky, but I mean, he understood the situation and decided, man, fuck all of you, I can get out of this.
Hey, well, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such grueling ordeal?
Hey, I'm doing my best here. As long as I don't get fucking caught over every single word, I do all right.
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying fit together.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
I love his You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame! Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's a deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before. Fucking, I try to read too fast. Now I'm getting all ahead of myself.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Dun dun, big surprise, it's a reality TV show. Whoa. Couldn't figure that shit out. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Oh, I thought he was gonna say more. Ishimaru. Poor guy. No one even tried to speak. Faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? I feel like in her mind she talks like Captain Kirk.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. Like, she doesn't talk like that when she talks, but her, like, internal detective monologue. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even until the end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
so...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who'd killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone, or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Yeah, it seems more to me like she was just like, hey, fuck this guy. He's not getting out. He killed me. Fuck him. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I can never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. Those fucking murderers who both tried to indirectly get me killed. So, instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have a pretty good intuition. Womp womp. Boo! The end. All right, well, this was a long one. This is all approaching 3 hours. But I mean, I wasn't gonna fucking quit in the middle of that. That sucks. That'd be stupid. Despair Bat! Oh boy. Yeah, sure. Well, I think I'm gonna call it. I was gonna play Spyro after this, but I'm tuckered. After 3 hours of this game, I think I'm gonna call it. Thank you everyone for showing up. Tomorrow will probably be Spyro and Nocturne. And then I'm trying to see, maybe I'll add an extra game into the rotation so we can stretch these things out a little bit more. But we'll see. We'll just see. We'll just see in the future. But for now, thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you for the people who followed. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.